Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PSGL F5 round number 6 here in Germany. Today we do have 15 drivers, possibly 16, but I don't know. No, we have got 15, which I believe is more than last week. So hopefully this will be a good race. Welcome Joe to the stream. My top 3 predictions will be, I don't know yet. Can someone link it into the F5 chat, please? Because my PlayStation app doesn't work anymore. So if someone could link the stream into the chat, that'd be quite nice. I will go through the driver standings very shortly. Once I get all the links sorted. There we go. Nice glass of wine. Anyway, we've got 15 drivers. Whilst we're all loading in, I'll quickly go through the driver standings. So, joint leading is F1 Mr. P and Nick Knock Keegan. They are both on 50 points. France last week, I'm sorry I couldn't commentate. France last week was flipped on its head. Like, the top 4 in the championship all binned it. Jack, he was leading by many seconds, binned it. A lot of people binned it. Only 6 people ended up being classified. Nick won, and now he's joint leader with 50 points. Spaniard is 3rd with 43. Dave with 36, and it's LFC with 31. Taffy with 27. 1 second. There we go. Taffy with 27. BUA 9 with 19. Steve Rav on his debut last week with 12. Racer on 8. Jack Tyler on 6. He could have had so many more points. Iceman Sellers also on 6. Jimmy Met on 5. He got 5th in his debut. J Bob in 4th. Melvin. J Bob on 4 points. Melvin on 3. Com Reese, Miles, and Notorious are on 0. And we do have a debutant today. Luke Bailey 14, and also hopefully for next race we'll have another debutant who sadly couldn't make it today. So who's out first on track? It looks like it's a Haas, or is it a Sauber? It's a Sauber of Jack Tyler. Keep an eye out for lap 1. I'll be keeping an eye out for lap 1 all the time, trust me. Can someone say if they've linked it into link the stream into the F5 chat, please? So obviously there is no way of knowing. So here comes Jack, who's actually let Melvin through. So we'll go on board with him. He's on the purple striped ultra soft tyre as he now starts his lap. About to come through turn 1. I take it in 6th. You can't take it flat, but you can take a lot of the inside curb. He doesn't take any of it. Runs wide. That's probably invalid, but we will keep going since he's keeping going. Through turn 2 now, I believe, and then turn 3. The left-hander leading onto the straight. I believe it is invalid anyway, but we'll keep on going down the main straight. Keeps it in hot lap PRS. Doesn't go into overtake. So anyway. Going down into the hairpin, breaks down hopefully into 2nd or 1st. It is into 2nd. Gets a pretty good exit there. Still don't know if it's valid or not. I'm not going to go and check. I don't do that. Going through the flat right-hander now, coming to the Mercedes-Benz corner because of the Mercedes-Benz grandstand in the background. And then coming up through a left-right where it was difficult in the real-life race when there was rain. Now coming up to Mobile 1, the right-hander on the Sector 2 split. And coming up to Sachs Curb. Everyone knows about this corner. Anyway, Melvin coming around the final few corners. Now the final sector. Oh, he's clipped the gravel! And is a spinner. So it's Jack Tyler next. He hasn't gone for a spinner, but he's around the final corner. His first lap will be a 1:11.6 on the ultra soft tyre. I've got a feeling there's rain involved. But that's just me. Luke Bailey around the final corner. There's a car ahead of him. They didn't settle that. Luke Bailey has done a 1:13.0. LFC valid. Mr. P in the middle sector. BW9 on a set of mediums, not actually on the lap yet. Spaniard though, championship leader around the final. No, it's not. He's third. Anyway, around the final corner, 13.6. LFC's in the first sector. Mr. P now coming around the final few corners. There is a yellow flag in sector 3, so Mr. P might want to watch out. Oh, and that's gravel. Sacked curb, and that's his lap ruined. He wasn't even on one anyway. Jamie's on a lap. Nick is in front of him. So these two both come around the final corner. So is Mr. P. But anyway, Nick's going to come across the line first. Jamie runs wide. Nick is going to go third, and Jamie invalidates. Nick went third with a 1:13.3. Mr. P did a 1:20.05. Sorry. That was very close between the championship leaders. Oh, Mr. P and Jamie are battling on track. BUA9's up by 6 tenths or whatever that was. Notorious has taken a very wonky line through that corner. He's coming around the final corner now. This will be quicker than Mr. P, but slower than Spaniard. It will be a 1:15.2 invalid. Miles is in the first sector. Iceman also. Steve Rav is kind of needs to hold back for BW9, who is coming round the final corner now. He's 7 seconds up. A little bit of wobble on the final corner. It will be a 1:14.15.0. Jamie is 2 tenths down on his lap as he's coming through Sachs curve now. What can he do for the final sector? Isn't in rich ERS, is in high ERS, not rich, and he backs off into the pits. Who else? Notorious is down at the moment. Miles is also down at the moment. Salah though, around the final few corners, he is on the soft tyres. Only 6 people have actually set a valid lap. He comes on the final corner. What will his lap be? It will be a 13.3. Actually puts him in third. On the soft tyres, that's not bad unless it's a wet start. Doesn't really matter. Right. BW9, did he improve? I don't think so. Melvin just starting a lap. Yes, he is. He gets as much clean air as he wants. So I'm going to ball with him. If I were to say top 3 prediction, I would say Nick, Jack, Mr. P. Taffy is joined now. So, oh Melvin, that's grass, and that is a runoff. Very, very, very big runoff. So he gets away. Oh, he's now doing donuts. But yeah, Taffy has joined, so that is 16 drivers. Yeah. He will be starting last without a setup, so that'll be a tough race for him. Every single race he's been in, he has finished in the points. It's going to be hard. There is yellow flags in sector 2. I don't know who that is. Everyone's now back out. A few people have gone out on the slower tyres now. So I don't know. BO9's run out of fuel, but he's coming into the pits now. There is a Sauber in the background. That will be LFC, but there's also McLaren in front of him, which is Steve Rav. He's come around the final corner to start another flying lap. There's also a few cars ahead of him. One of them is Melvin. And there's one car ahead of him also. Melvin's on a lap, but with no ERS. That's Luke Bailey ahead of him. Luke Bailey's on a lap. Don't know if he's down or not, but opening DRS. Coming down the main straight, reaching speeds of over 200 miles an hour. And brakes at around about 125 meters. Brakes down into second gear, or he goes into first for extra turning. It's pretty good there, avoids the curve on the exit. Coming now down through turn 7, I believe this is. And now for the Mercedes-Benz corner. for the fast left right. Easy to actually spin through that corner if you catch the inside curb too much. I figured that out a few times now through mobile 1. A little bit wide, but that's okay. Now through Sachs curb, that's pretty okay as well. I don't know if this is going to be an improvement or not. We will obviously find out. As he comes on the second to last corner, he took that pretty nicely. What about the final corner? He took that even better. What will this be? It'll be a 1:12.3. Slight improvement, but nowhere near Jack. So, oh, Steve Rav went second with a 1:11.7. I was going to say, no one's getting near Jack. And then Steve Rav goes and says otherwise. Where's Jack though? Jack, I think, was on a lap. I was backed off. Lakota has now joined, so there'll be 17. He'll also start at the back without a setup. Someone else has just gone somewhere. Who was it? J-Bob has gone 7th for the 1:13.7. I don't know the weather. It would help if I knew the weather. Everyone seems to be cooling down now, except for Luke Bailey, who is actually up by around about 2 tenths. That's grass on the entry to Sachs curb, though. We'll be surprised if he pits now. I think he has slightly ruined his lap. Yeah, he is in. Nick is not on 1. J-Bob, nope. Mr. P, nope. LFC, he is up on his lap as he comes on the penultimate corner now and around the final corner, wide on exit, but track extending is a bit lenient through here, and he does get a 12.7 on the softs. That is the quickest lap time at the moment on the soft tyres. So pretty much most people have set a lap. Dave, one of the championship contenders, doesn't really want to be sitting down there. You know, he's not far off the championship. 14 points. Like the top 4 are all separated by a race win. LFC is just above a race win distance away. Dave actually is coming out now. Notorious. Oh, what's happened here then? Well, ignore me there. I don't know what just happened. I think I actually just put the no wheel. But anyway, Mr. P, Miles. Mr. P is ahead of him. Around the final corner, what can Miles do? He's getting a slight toe now. This will be in a 1:11 maybe. A 1:12.0 puts him in 3rd. So people are edging closer to Jack's time. As I say that, Jack is actually on a lap and isn't far off improving it. Around the final corner, can he go and a bit wide? But anyway, around the final corner, he improves by 1.5 tenths and has now set a 1:11.4. Miles, no. LFC, dodgy pit entry, but you know, doesn't really matter. Nick is up by half a second now as he came through mobile 1. This will put him around about LFC's time if he can improve even more. Coming through the fast left right now and the penultimate corner. Takes that pretty nicely, sticks to the curbs. That's very nice through there. Around the final corner, this will be a 1:12, I think. A 1:12.8. He didn't move anywhere. No, he moved ahead of Salah. But that was it. Who else? Spaniard is on an outlap. Mr. P, championship leader, coming around the final corner. What can he do? Can he put a competitive lap in on the softs? It will be a 1:12.6 on the soft tyres. So he's currently 5th, and that's okay compared to where Nick is. Who else? Nick, also joint leader in the championship, is currently on an in lap. Yes. Welcome, KXDN official. Spaniard. He is about to start a lap, sorry. Dave, he is on a lap as he's coming through turn 8, the Mercedes-Benz corner. Go through the fast left right. I've already gone through this, but keep saying it. He needs to get a lap on the board, otherwise he's going to be starting down in 13th or lower. 49.4 for the first sectors combined, still have no clue. There is a car going pretty slow through the Sachs curb. It's Miles, but he does get out of the way. As he now comes through the penultimate corner, he's kind of fluffed the penultimate corner and has pit. Welcome Jack's cousin. Jack is currently on pole. Notorious is also in the pits. He has to sit behind Miles. Steve Rav, something's happened. Luke Bailey, is he on a competitive lap? He's coming around the final few corners now. I don't think he is. Is it? No. No, it was an improvement. I'm sorry. He did improve. He did a 12-1, but didn't go up on his didn't go up any positions. Mr. P has started his lap. LFC is about to start his. There's only 4 minutes left. Whoa. Mr. P, Jamie Met, and someone else came very close. Melvin has retired in P9 and may drop out of the top 10. So there's the best at the moment, but a lot of people have fitted the soft tyres, so I think a few people have baited a little bit and have been sandbagging. Jack Tyler cannot improve on the soft tyres, I do not think. I seriously don't think he'll improve on the softs, so he'll be starting on the ultra softs. They wear out pretty quickly. And Steve Rav retires in second, so he's settled on the front row for now. BUA 9 has run wide for turn 2. Luke Bailey's down by just above half a tenth. If he pits now, he'll have enough time to come in and out. And yep, he just has enough time. Miles has retired in third, so second and third are happy. Spaniard is on an out lap-ish. Mr. P, what's happened to him? He's going slow. Has he run out of fuel? Mr. P has run out of fuel. Oh, Mr. P's qualifying is well and truly over now. Unless he's sandbagging. I don't know. But anyway, LFC has gone third and he'll get another lap in if he tries. He's on 5 lap old softs though. Ridiculous. He's not going to pit and get back out in time. Nick has actually, I believe, gone and improved. No, he hasn't. He's just started his lap. Salah is in the middle sector. Runs a little bit wide there. He's currently on a 13.8. Currently puts him in 9th. Notorious has retired down in 15th, so he'll start 15th on the second to last row of the grid. And as Marcella runs wide from the exit of Mobile 1, coming through Sachs curb now. It's not a very competitive lap, I'll tell you that. Oh, never mind, actually. Oh, that's a bit of a track extend. If that's not invalid, I'll be quite worried. And yeah, he does back off, which is quite respectable of him. I don't get what he's doing now, though. I'm not going to get out of the way if there's anyone coming. Luckily, there's not. For turn 1, that is a Salvo of Jack Tyler. And he does get out of the way at the last second. So LFC is preparing and getting ready for his final lap. Jack Tyler's already on his. Mr. P is getting ready for his, somehow. Nick has improved by a 10th, and I think that could be his qualifying over. J-Bob is in the middle sector. Miles is up on his lap by 6/10. Mr. P's qualifying is over, down in 7th. BUA 9 round the final corner. What will it be? A 13.5 puts him in 11th. Jamie Met is also in the middle sector. We'll go on board with Jack though, provisional pole at the moment. Coming through the middle sector, can he improve on 11.4? We'll check now for his sector 2 split. I have no clue. So now it's just a guessing game. This will be his final lap. He now comes through Sachs curb. He's already got a 3/10 pole lead. Can he extend it? As he comes on the final, or second to last corner now the final corner. Pretty good exit. Will it be pole? Will it be an improvement? No, he doesn't. He's still on pole for now. LFC isn't up. I think LFC's done. And Spaniard, Bailey and Mr. P are not there either. Nick's not there. Jamie's not there. B-Ray's not there. J-Bob's there. But Dave is the only person who I think could physically stop Jack being on pole. Qualifying has now ended. The checker flag has come out. what? Dave has done a 15.6 in the first sector. I don't know if that's quick or not, to be honest. The only 3 people not to finish yet are BUA9, J-Bob, who has actually just finished, so it's BUA9 and Dave. BUA9 has given up. Dave now coming through turn 8, the Mercedes-Benz curve. If he needs to get a lap on the board at least. I think he'll get into that top 3 and beat LFC's time. Runs a bit wide again, that could be invalid. If it's not, it's going to be pole, I believe. Anyway, coming around Sachs curve now, he's taking it pretty quickly. What will it be? Ooh. Around the final corner, will it be pole? He's pushing the track limits massively. It's a 12.3, he does go pole, he robs it by a matter of half a tenth. Jack is not going to be impressed. Dave put so much pressure on himself to do 1 lap, and he's performed in that 1 lap. 1 lap specialist in the making. Oh, anyway, that unexpected. I predicted at the start of the lap he would get pole, but out of everyone before qualifying, I wouldn't have expected him. But if it is dry, he will want to get away on the super softs because he has to do a 2-stop, and the drivers on the softs only have to do a 1-stop. Pole on my 75th start. Is that your first pole, Dave? That could be your first pole. Like, I think it's your first pole this season, definitely. But anyway, Dave is on pole with Jack Tyler joining him on the front row. Then it's Steve of LFC, Miles, Luke Bailey, Spaniard, Mr. P, and Nick Knock, Keegan, and Jamie in the top 10. They have to start on whatever tyres they qualified on. Iceman Salah, Melvin, BUA9, J-Bob, Notorious, and Taffy and Lakota. The 2 people who joined will start on whatever tyre they want. Your second ever pole, wow. You haven't had a pole in, like, wow. That is pretty crazy, to be honest. That is pretty crazy. Oh. So as everyone gets ready, there's sunlight and there's also cloud coverage, so anything can happen. Gotta wait for everyone to perfect their setup, so not perfect them, change them to make them ready for the race, and also change the strategies. This should be a fun race. I don't know if there's rain planned, not been told. Hopefully these 17 drivers can keep it clean though. I believe it is the best attendance F5 has had this this whole season. So as well, get ready now for the formation lap. Dave will lead everyone away. So let's have a look. So top 5 are all on the ultra softs, and then the majority are on the softs. But then you have Iceman Salah and Notorious starting on the mediums. So 3 different strategies at play here, for what it looks like already. I'll say Spaniard's in the best position to win. My top 3 prediction, I think, will be Nick winning the race, Mr. P in second, and Jack in third. I don't, no offense, Dave, I don't think you're even gonna get a top 3. My commentator's curse is deadly. If anyone saw F7, my commentator's curse was deadly, went very deadly. So hopefully everyone can keep it clean to turn 1. Like, the hairpin will probably be the most, well, the most carnage will ensue. on lap 1 anyway. So they're all coming down through the final sector. And let's get the broadcast camera off, as everyone does get ready now. Dave's going pretty slow, which is making everyone ghost, but anyways, everyone now will be lining up back onto the grid. And we are about to get underway here. Sorry about that. As everyone's now lining up, just got to wait for Lakota. Is the last person to line up. As we are about to get ready here. We have got lights. Got 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights. And away we do go for the German Grand Prix. It looks like Dave got a really good start. Jack in second's going to go down the inside at turn 1. He does back out going into turn 1 though. Sauber and McLaren keeping it clean going into turn 1. Everyone seems to have kept it clean. So look at the back of the field. Yep. Everyone seems to be looking alright. Force India there. That'll be Spaniard looking a bit dangerous there. But he is okay with Nick, I believe, behind him. That Mr. P. Oh, there's a Ferrari off. That's J-Bob. Oh, Lakota's in the wall. Taffy's in the wall. And J-Bob's in the wall. Carnage lap 1. Lakota, J-Bob and Taffy all in the wall there. What's happened here? Jack has passed Dave for the lead. And LFC's passed Steve Ravel. There's contact and Steve Ravel's in the wall. Oh, that looked a bit fishy, to be honest. And oh no, we're already down to 15. No safety car somehow. Spaniard with an excellent start, but Steve Rav cannot get a back-to-back podium. Miles is up there in 4th. Jack Tyler has now got apparently a minute and 16 lead. Anyway, but he has got an 8/10 lead. Miles is down the back of LFC. Miles is going to go around the outside of LFC through turn 2, is he? LFC losing enough racing room. Brakes later, and he gets it up into P3. The dark horse of this race, Miles, has got himself up into a podium position, but LFC's fighting back now down the main straight, and he's blitzing straight past LFC though with a double slipstream. What's he going to do? He's going to go down the inside of Miles and LFC. 3 wide. No, he just back out at the last minute. Miles and LFC still battling. Ooh, Miles isn't leaving much room, but enough room so they didn't crash into each other. Miles and LFC scrapping it out whilst Jack and Dave get miles away. It's already 2.6 the gap between second and third. And everything seems to have calmed down now. I think J-Bob and Lakota are going to be hoping for a safety car, which surprisingly didn't come out on that one there. Miles is starting to catch Dave again. And what's happened here? Luke Bailey has done something. I think he's spun round, and LFC's in the pit on lap 1. And DRS has been, lap 2, sorry, wow, it flew by. DRS has been enabled. He's already pitting on lap 3, so definite 2-stop strategy for LFC. Luke Bailey pits as well. I don't know if it's for a wing change or not. No, it's just for... Apologies there from LFC. That may get reported after the race. Not too sure what's happened here between Spaniard and Miles. So side by side, Spaniard has gone down the inside of the hairpin, and Spaniard is already up into 3rd. Salah's gone to 5th. What a start from Salah! He's got himself up to 5th on the medium compound. Down the inside though goes Nick on Salah. And Nick has got the move back up into 5th. And now Salah's made a mistake, and Melvin's now passing Salah. So they go side by side for a mobile 1. Don't really want to go side by side. Salah's now lost a few positions. Mr. P though, the championship leader, down in 8th. That looks like wing damage, to be honest. Is that wing damage? No, it's not. It's just a weird front wing of a Force India. Dave is in the pits on lap 4. Miles picks up a 3-second time penalty. Dave is in for a set of super soft tyres. Oh, who was that? That was J-Bob, and he is the 3rd retirement of this Grand Prix. That may cause a safety car, I don't know. 3 retirements in 4 laps. That'll promote Lakota. It says he's on ultra softs, but he's actually on mediums. He is now up to 14th place. He's getting closer to the points. VSC. So if this lasts long enough, this will play into Jack's hands, as Jack is currently in the middle sector. So yeah, it has to last a little while for it to be in Jack's favour here. And also Miles. It's going to be pretty tight. Spaniard's probably hoping that it doesn't end up in Jack's favour here. Because even if Jack gets 2 seconds under the VSC, but DRS has now been enabled, the VSC's already ended. And Jack's just missed it. And Jack is pitting anyway. Miles will probably follow. No, he's not. On the ultra softs, he is sticking on them. Nick's now on the back of him. Where's Jack going to come out though? He should come out with Dave. Nick on the back of Miles. Miles takes turn 1 a lot more confidently, but probably a few track extending warnings there. Jack Tyler is coming out on a set of soft tyres. It's a pretty slow pit stop. He's going to come out well ahead, I think. No, he's come out just about the same gap, but he's going to take a little while. What's happening with Nick and Miles? Nick has passed Miles up into 2nd place, and also Melvin. And then Miles down on the inside, and he's 3 wide into the hairpin. And Melvin with a switchback, and they're now 3 wide once again. But Nick is still in 2nd place, and now Miles is still side by side with him. And Miles is now back up into 2nd, Melvin up into 3rd. And now Melvin and Miles have both gone off. Nick back up into 3rd. Nick's going to try and get past Miles again. Spaniard with a 2.5 second lead to Nick. Miles is severely holding up. Jack Tyler and Dave battling for net P1. Oh, Jack Tyler's done well to defend there. Back and roll the battle for provisional P2. Miles should pit. Miles does. But Spaniard has been given a lot of leeway there. He's been given 4 seconds of clean air. Or like 4 seconds of provisional lead. Which is quite a lot. If you think about it, Miles will come out probably just behind this battle. No, he comes out well far behind this battle. Who else? Salah and Melvin. Salah is slightly lagging, I will abide to that. As they are going through the middle sector now. Notorious and BUA 9. I remember racing these two this time last year. This time last year I was racing these two, and that was back in F6. Now these two are battling in F5. BUA 9 is a previous F6 champion. He did win that season. Yeah. I believe he went to F3 with me and Notorious. No, Notorious never went to F6 with me. No, BUA 9. And BUA 9, me and him both went to F3 for a season. And I don't know what happened after that. But anyway, Dave and Jack are still battling for a provisional lead, or net lead. Both from wide out of turn 1. Dave picks up a 3-second time penalty, but Jack is catching up to Notorious and BUA 9. Which may hold up Jack here. At this current stage though, Nick will be taking the championship lead, and Mr. P's probably not even going to get a podium. Something's happening with Melvin and Salah. Let's have a look. Melvin and Salah are side by side coming through turn 7. Salah's been given a 3-second time penalty. That's very harsh. Oh, he locks up, but he's able to save it. Jack is past Notorious. That's not going to help Dave. Dave is going to have to go down the inside of Notorious here. He does. Notorious leaves in the room. And Dave's up into 9th. Doesn't want to let Jack get too far away. Jack now on the hunt for BUA9. Jack is in for a well-deserved win, to be honest. He could have won. He definitely could have won France. I don't know about the other races. I completely forgot about them. But anyway, BUA9 runs slightly wide on the entrance. Jack's being held. Jack's got a nice switchback. Jack's got the move. But they're still side by side. And they both go pretty slow. Dave's still there. BUA9's going to get DRS back on Jack. Oh, but Dave's on his side. Oh, that's not going to help him. Jack's now out of a second. Oh no. And our BUA9's ran wide. Dave's got the position, but Dave, I think he's out of a second. And now Mr. P has caught up to the Salah and Melvin battle. These guys are battling currently for P3. Melvin, not had the best of seasons, to be honest, has only finished one race. And he's last out of the points finisher, people in the points, or have got points. Salah has had an okay, he's been in it for an okay season so far. He's been in 4 races, DNF'd in 2, got points in the last 2 races, so he's looking to get more. Mr. P though is right now about 5 seconds back off Nick, which isn't what he wants. What he could do with having is a safety car. Salah and Melvin are going to be battling once again, most likely. Salah will have DRS and he's probably going to fly straight by him. It opens DRS, has got mad wings, and yeah. Oh wait, no, Melvin comes back at him, but Salah gets the move. And now Mr. P on the back of Melvin, he's still too far back. This is still holding up Mr. P more. The soft runners will pit between 5 laps and something, and after that Mr. P picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's not what he wants. Notorious has passed LFC, or LFC was trying to pass Notorious. Anyway, back on board the battle for 3rd place. Okay, Melvin and Iceman are linked together, if that's what it looks like. Yeah, Melvin on the back of Salah again. Everyone seems to be running wide out of turn 1. Melvin with a 3-second time penalty. Still too far back though, very close. Oh, Salah clips the grass on entry. And Melvin's now going to have DRS, but Salah's got OP straight line speed. Crazy. Melvin's well too far back for a dive. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's too risky. Salah's been dragged off the track, but he's got really good traction on nothing. It is tarmac on the outside, I'll give him that. Mr. Peanut on the side of Melvin, the slight contact. Oh. Jamie and Jack are starting to close in. Jamie's now joining in on this battle. And Jack. So Jack doesn't really want to get held by this. Let's have a look at gap to leader. Spaniard is 14 seconds ahead of Jack. But with this battle going on, this could be a... that gap could increase. As Jamie has now got DRS and has joined in. Jack is about to join in, and then it's Dave behind him. Oh, Jack picks up a 3-second time penalty. This is going to become a 6-car train, I believe. Yeah, 6-car train. Mars picks up a 3-second time penalty, but Salah is starting to get away. Melvin is the definition of too far away, but Mr. P isn't. He's down the inside. Slight contact. No, a lot of contact. Melvin's almost round. Jamie's there. Jack's now almost within a second. And Mr. P now around the outside of turn 7. No. Oh. This is going to be so frustrating for him. He's now a full pit stop behind Jack. Oh, but Jack has to pit again, never mind. So they are technically equal now. Melvin is seriously holding up Mr. P. And now Jamie! Oh, he spun round! Almost! He was in a half spin. Jack's got him. So Jack has already cleared Jamie. And Dave hasn't. So Jack is in prime position at the moment. Mr. P on the back of Melvin still. Jack hasn't got DRS. He seems to be running wide every single time out of turn 1. Dave is going to go down the side of Jamie here. Yep, that is a very clear dive bomb. Jack, though, is going to go on the back of Mr. P. Mr. P's like, oh no, he's colliding with Jack. And Jack's now got wing damage. Oh, what has this race become? Jack's now got half a wing. Oh, he's pushed Mr. P off. Oh, Mr. P's gone straight on. What is this driving from all of them? Dave's now in prime position, but they're all losing a lot of time. So actually, to be honest, it's actually playing into Spaniard's favour. Jack! Oh, he collided with Melvin now. Gap to leader 16 seconds, and they're pitting in 2 laps time. This has played into Spaniard and Nick's hands. Oh wait, Mr. P's now got wing damage. And Jack and Mr. P are both pitting. Oh no, Mr. P's race. He might not even get points. LFC's past BUA 9 for P10, but now it's P8. Oh, Mr. P is now down in 13th position. He's now going to struggle to get back into the points. He's now 40 seconds off Spaniard. When Spaniard pits, so we're about 20. So yeah, Mr. P, unless it's a safety car, he's going to even struggle to get points. He's going to get low points. This championship is flipping on its head. Jack Tyler again, going to be outside the points. Right now it is looking like Spaniard will be a race winner at the moment. And then most likely Nick, as Nick actually pits. Nick should come out in between Jamie and Miles. That's what I'm predicting. In between Jamie and Miles is where he should come out. Clean pit stop there by the Renault boys. I'll have a look. He does come out. Actually, yeah, in between Jamie and Miles. As I said, Dave is now on the back of Melvin. Melvin is doing well at defending, keeping his position. But yeah, Spaniard, if Spaniard pits, Spaniard's going to come out ahead of Dave and Melvin, maybe. As Melvin runs wide on the straight and is battling with Dave, this will be a perfect time for Spaniard to pit. Melvin and Dave are still battling, and Dave has got the superior traction. But Dave also still has to pit. Ooh, I did forget about that. Dave still has to pit. Melvin and Dave are still battling. Is Spaniard going to pit? Yes, that's to respond to Nick. And Melvin and Dave are still side by side now as they're coming through Sachs curb. And Dave gets the position up into P3 for now. LFC picks up a 3-second time penalty. Spaniard on a set of mediums. That is a clean stop by the Force India boys. Now where's he going to come out? It's going to be in second place. Oh wow. Melvin also pit. And he's coming out in P11. So Jamie now is closing in somehow on Dave. I don't know what's happened to Dave, but Dave's losing a lot of time to Jamie, who's actually not stopped yet. And what's happened here? Notorious and BUA9 are battling again. They are side by side now, coming through turn 7. BUA9 backs out. But now Jamie's let Nick through. They are mates. So, not really team orders, but friendship alliance. Paying into effect there. Lakota isn't actually in the Red Bull, by the way, guys. He is in the Toro Rosso. Well, he should be in the Toro Rosso. He just joined late. Yeah, Dave runs wide. He had a wobble. Now Nick's going to come back at him, or come at him. You have to wait for this battle. Jamie does pit. Where's he going to come out? This will be for a set of mediums. At least he goes to the end. This could be around about Jack. And where's Jack Tyler? Just out ahead. So Jack might actually get points. Nick has passed Dave for P3. No, I believe he has. Yeah, he has. Spaniard is now within 7/10 of Salah. Spaniard is looking for his 3rd win of the season. He's only a driver to win 2 races this season. Magically, he's won 2 races this season, but he's only 3rd in the championship, and he won't be winning the championship after this race. He'll be in 2nd, but not winning. So Spaniard on the back of Salah. He is being held, and Nick is starting to catch. So 1.4 is the gap between the leaders, and Nick has set the fastest lap, and Spaniard's just being held. Gap's now 1.3. If he gets into that DRS range, then Spaniard is going to be in trouble. I think he's just safe for now. And Salah defends, but he can't really do much against Spaniard. Even Salah has really OP straight line speed and still can't keep Spaniard behind. And Mr. P has left the session. So at this rate, Mr. P is going to get 2 DNFs in a row. Unfortunate. Welcome, Abiodun. Oh, what's going on here then? For me, it says that everyone's disconnected. Oh. I've lagged out. Hold on a minute. Hold on. It's kicked everyone out. Everyone's been kicked. Wait, have you all been kicked? I've never seen this glitch before. Everyone's been kicked. What? What? No, what has just happened? This is the weirdest glitch I've possibly seen. We were 50% through, just. I have to re-look on the rules, but I guess this is the end of the race. We can't restart. It is too late. It is too late to restart. So I can't do any podium interviews. This may be postponed. It may be classified. I don't know. Guarantee probably be postponed. Yeah, because I know there's a rule about random glitches where races finishes prematurely. I believe I've heard about that. So yeah, yeah. This has been interesting stream. An interesting end. Yeah, like if you enjoyed, go and look on Twitter. It'll probably be on the PSGL F5 Twitter, on the PSGL Twitter. And yeah, you'll find out what happened.